stuff. I think that he's probably back home right about now or close to it. So I guess it might be in between that as an ad. What's up, everybody? Getting up in the stream. Hold on. I got to pull up the overlays so I can see the chat. Give me 1 second and we will be live on the screen. All right, everybody, welcome back. Let me go ahead and put on the screen for you. How's everybody doing tonight? We are ready for some WOOT action here tonight as these guys out on the track. Right now it is Matt Best at the top of the charts. Let's remember, guys, top 5 transfer through into tonight's feature. Zach Lovelace currently in the number 3 spot. I think that's going to be it for him. Looks like Asher only did 2 laps, did not take his full 3 laps here tonight. It is going to be Michael in that number 4 spot and Jason Blaney in your top 5. What's good, Demon? All right, Mark Thrash out on the track right now, putting down some laps. Let's see if he's able to get into that top 5. So far, we have 35 cars that have put laps down. Justin about to be the 36th car. Shane Haas out there putting down his final lap. Might have a chance to win. Right? Not the pole tonight. As Mark Thrash coming out of turn at number 4. Let's see where he puts that number 6 Zin machine as he comes down the front straightaway looking for the start finish line. Mark Thrash going to come across. Where is that thing going to be? He did not pick up the pace. He is going to be starting deep, and he raced number 1 as it stands right now. Looks like Shane Haas way back. Justin back there in the number 36 spot as he is putting down his lap. He doesn't have much time left. Is he going to make the line for his second lap? Oh, he just made it. He only gained a couple spots, but he just got there in time as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. All right, guys, remember top 8 transfer through. You get 1 fast repair. If you do get in a wreck, go get that fast repair, get back out there. They probably will wreck again. Start will be on green. Remember, do not sit back to make a jump before the start finish line. You can do whatever, go 3 wide after the start finish line, but I just ask that you do not change lanes until the start finish line. Obviously, if somebody misses a shift, we can use some judgment there, but do not sit back to jump the start. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it is going to be Peter Shepard. Outside of him in the number 84, it's going to be Landon Moody. Starting inside row number 3. Starting inside row number 3 in the number 35 machine, it's going to be Cody Welsh. Outside of him, it's going to be Michael Coulter. Starting on the inside of row number 3 in that number 5 spot, it is going to be Nathan Line. He is not there. I was wondering if Moody was going to go. Jason Stevens to his outside. Starting in the number 7 spot, it is going to be Mark Thrash with Joel in that number 8 spot. Going to be Joe Houseman in the number 9 position. Brady Gotch in the 10th. Bill Watkins going to start in 11th. Mason Jones in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight is going to be Shane Haas and Charles Phelps. Going to be looking for that green flag this time by as they head out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, we were having a little bit of fun in practice here tonight. Now it is time to race. WOoT or die trying, says Zach Lovelace. Go Haas, says Riley. Where did you qualify, Riley? I didn't even see it. Did you make it back in there? I saw you had a packet drop. As they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be here tonight? 22nd? Okay. So you're not in this one? You had to you had to qualify an odd number, so you had to be like 23rd. As they come out of turn 9th in the second one. Okay, yeah, you were an odd number. Okay. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Pace car is in. Green flag looking to be out. It is going to be 5 laps here in heat race number 1 as they are 2 by 2 down the front straightaway. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they get on the gas looking for turn number 1 and 2. Peter Shepard leads the way as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Moody on the outside. Moody's going to try to grab that side draft into turn number 1 and 2. Puts the nose on the door of that number 32 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Pretty calm up at the front right now. It is going to be Bill Watkins in the number 37, currently in that final transfer spot as they are door banging behind him. Joel going to go the wrong way. Here comes Brady Gotch in the number 12. 3 wide up ahead for the lead is the 39. And Michael looks to the high side. He's going to lose ground through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Landon Moody with a big push from Mark Thrash. Mark Thrash thinking about the middle. Gets back on the bumper of Moody as they come down the front straightaway. You're alive. What's up, Fire? Coming to the line. It is going to be Moody at the line that time. By, oh my God. Hold on to it, 32. Peter had his hands full. He's going to back down to that number 8 spot. Bill Watkins going to go around him. Now put him back to the number 9 position. Moody back out front, leading the way as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Michael to the outside. Now to the inside, down the back straightaway. Yellow's not in here. It's actually his dad running. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Michael went to the bottom. He's going to slide up in front of Moody. He played a little defense there. That was clever. Here comes Mark Thrash in the number 6. 3 wide out of turn number 4, going for the start finish line. Who's it going to be this time? By Thrash gets back to the bumper of Moody as they come to the line. Moody going to lead it that time by 3 laps to go. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be 3 wide for that number 3 spot. Oh, Mark got a little loose, gets up underneath Moody. Moody up the track. Mark Thrash underneath. Michael going to run that outside. I'll tell you what, Michael has that top side hooked up. He's getting those runs, but it's so hard to do down the front straightaway by yourself as they might take it 4 wide. Oh, we got a wreck into turn number 3. Mark Thrash caught up. Michael caught up. Joe caught up. As we move back up to the front, Moody going to lead the way. So big wreck into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get it going back straight as it looks like, I didn't realize Shane had an issue. He is laps down in that number 23. To the line this time by Peter Shepard. Going to lead it on the outside. Landon Moody on the inside. Into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide behind him. Bill Watkins up in the mix. I think all these guys might make it. They do. Mason Jones is the final, Joel, the final car in this pack is in the race. So if these guys don't race, every single one here makes it to tonight's feature. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Peter Shepard leads the way. Jason Shepard to his back bumper. Stevens to his back bumper as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Moody with the run. Here comes the 35 of Cody Welsh as they head through turn number 3 and 4. They're going to take it 3 wide. Here comes Brady Gotch in the number 12. Oh, it is crazy as they get the white flag. 1 lap to go as they come out across the line. I think it was Cody Welsh at the line, barely by a nose, but Peter's going to take it into turn number 1. Sounds so wrong to say. 3 wide for that number 2 spot. Here comes Moody looking to the bottom side. He's going to dig the bottom as they head through turn number 1 and 2. They're going to take it 4 wide for second out of turn number 2. Oh, this is getting sketchy down the back straightaway. They need to make it to the line. Everyone here makes it. They just have to make it to the start finish line. But if somebody wrecks going into turn number 3, could be the end of their night. We'll send them to the Conti as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Moody in the lead. Moody going to lead it through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes that top lane, the 69 up high, the 32. Brady Gotch. Oh no, save it, Moody. They're wrecking. Down the front straightaway, Cody Welsh gonna steal it to the high side. Bill Watkins second. Mason Jones, Joel, Brady Gotch, Landon Moody, Peter, and Jason Stevens going to the feature here tonight. Everybody else off to the LCQ. All right, remember, guys, if you did not make it, if you finished 9th or further back, there is an LCQ. Don't go anywhere. As we are going to re-rack them, restack them here once again. Right? How did he make it? That is wild. He did better than you. Joel, I just want to let you know you did better than your son since he's watching. I figured I would let you know that. He said, of course I did. All right, we're going to re-rack them, restack them here for heat race number 2. It is going to be David Mayo starting on the pole here tonight. Wow, that is good. Justin Farless in second. Going to be Cody Harrelson in that number 3 spot. Jonathan Burt in 4th. Going to be Eric in that number 5 spot. Shane Weatherington in 6th. Jared Gotch going to start in that number 7 spot. Tyler Autry in 8th. Riley Green going to start in that number 9 spot. Larson Parker in 10th. Going to be Ashton in that number 11 spot. Dalton DeRosa in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight, it is going to be Rutherford in that number 13 spot. Schultz in 14th. Burke in 15th. And Phillips is not here. So top 8 going to transfer through. John's mom's in the house. What's up, John's mom? All right. I just want to remind everybody the start is on green. Do not jump out of line until the start finish line. Have some fun. Stay above those white and yellow lines, except on the front straightaway. And make sure you thank John's mom because she is watching.
Thanks, John's mom. Thanks, John's mom.
Don't turn right. That too.
You rock.
All right. I'm having fun.
Oh, James, Mr. Race Control, sir, what is the cutoff?
Jonathan, I am not lifting till I see God or Jesus. Or the second flag. I don't fucking know. I'm not lifting.
Top 8 transfer. Top 8 transfer. Looking for that green flag as they come out of turn at number 4. Pace car is going to pull in. They are going to be side by side up at the front as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Looking for that restart zone. They're already going. Green flag is out. Farless going to have a little bit of an edge on the outside. David Mayo down low as they look for turn at number 1 and 2. Always good to see Mayo up front. He's got Cody on his back bumper. This might not last long. Oh, a little bit of contact back there in that second row as the 20 of Weatherington goes to the outside. Here comes the 29 of Tyler Autry up the middle into turn number 1 and 2. He has been hot for the Arcadur. Oh, no. Autry up the track. He collects Weatherington. They're in the spin cycle down the back straightaway. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Schultz going to get caught up in that number 19 to 75 of Larson as they come down into turn number 3 and 4. They were going for it. It is going to put Dalton DeRosa in that final transfer spot right now as Burke tries to reel him in. He's got a little bit of help with Shane Weatherington. Tyler Autry not too far back. Back up to the front. They're going to be 3 wide. Mayo stuck up on the outside as they head down into turn at number 1 and 2. I like turning left. So left is definitely my preferred direction to turn, Fire. Down into turn at number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side. Eric on the inside. Justin on the... Justin on the inside, Eric on the outside. They're going to make doors out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, here comes Cody Harrelson in that number 4. Stalking him, Riley Green in the number 21 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's got that Minecraft machine into turn number 3 and 4, looking for a win in heat race number 2. Can Riley Green take the checkered flag here tonight as they come out of turn number 4? Looking for the line. It is going to be 2 laps complete. Well, let's go back and take a look at this transfer spot. These guys have not caught him, but Weatherington going to the work on the back bumper of that number 8 machine of James Burke as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be 3 wide for the number 3 spot. No, the 14 of Jared's going to think twice as they come down the back straightaway. Oh, Riley's going to clip Cody. They're going to wreck down the back straightaway. Wrecking down the back straightaway. Not really sure what happened to Riley Green there, but he's going to take out these guys. That's going to move Weatherington Burke into the transfer spot. Cody's going to be 1 spot out. Oh, he's got to be fuming as they are side by side for the lead as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Eric on the outside with 2 laps to go. Look at this. Ashton in that number 3 spot. He's got a solid run going. David Mayo in 4th. Dalton DeRosa in 5th. Going to be James Burke in 6th. Shane Weatherington in 7th. Riley Green has fallen back into that number 8 spot. Tyler Autry trying to stalk him. That is unfortunate for Cody Harrelson as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be side by side for that number 2 spot. Here comes Ashton to the bottom side into turn number 3 and 4. He's got Justin Farless up high as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be at the line? Eric's got the lead. Who's going to have second? Big run for Ashton. Ashton going to have a big run out of turn number 4. Nowhere to take it, but look at that. Farless going to take the lead that side by. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they head. Oh, big door. Big door by Ashton into Eric as they head through 1 and 2. Here comes Mayo in that number 9 machine. He's going to dig sideways down on the bottom side. They're side by side for the lead. Eric on the bottom. Farless up high. That is where Farless wants to be. We've seen the top side digging out of turn number 4 here late as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. 2 by 2 through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Jonathan Burt with issues at the back. Here comes the 33 of Ashton. They're going to take it 3 wide out of turn 4. Big contact. Ashton's going to door bang everybody and take the win in heat race number 1. David Mayo in 2nd. Justin Farless 3rd. Eric's going to bring it home in 4th. Burke in 5th. Riley Green in 6th. Weatherington. Oh no, Cody's going to take the 8th and final transfer spot. That was sleepy. It was rocking. Oh my God, Cody made it. Weatherington facing trying to hit it in reverse. What's up, Remington? Oh my God, that was nuts. Cody made it to a feature. It's an absolute miracle. Yes, I am reading it. All right, we are going to stack them up for the LCQ. It is going to be Charles Phelps on the pole here tonight. Top 5 make it. Top 5. Going to be Charles starting on the pole. Shane Weatherington in 2nd. Justin Hutchinson in that number 3 spot. Dalton DeRosa in 4th. Going to be Drew Webb in that number 5 spot. James Schultz in 5th. Mark Thrash going to start in that number 7 spot. Colton Rutherford in 8th. Joe Hausman in 9th. Going to be Jonathan Burt in 10th. Michael in 11th. Jared Gotch 12th. And Shane Haas going to start shotgun on the field in that number 23 machine. I do not like where Shane Haas is. Where's my son? My son is in bed. All right, we got him stacked up 2 by 2. Remember, guys, 6 laps here. Top 5 transfer. Start is on green. Yeah, Cody's not happy with you right now, Riley. I'm going to read it if I want to. Don't tell me what to do. I got a text message at the same time, guys. Don't be loud with that. They can't hear me. Well, my daughter might be able to. She's right above me. I seen it. I see ya. Down the back straightaway, going to be Shane Weatherton and Charles Phillips on that front row. Is it going to be Charlie Horse with the win? Mark Thrash going to go down and test that infield. He has a feeling he might have to go down there to make an invasive move. Big Bacon Gay Man. What's up, buddy? Thank you for inviting your viewers over. Appreciate that. I actually think I seen you in an NIS earlier. Just watching another stream. How you doing, Casey? As they come out of turn at number 4, looking for that green flag. I'm reading your messages. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come to the start-finish line. Big bump from... How did I do that? From the 0-1 as they head into turn number 1 and 2. The 39 goes around. Michael around in the number 39. Back up to the front. It's going to be side by side. Remember, top 5 transfer through. Right now it is Drew Webb on that final transfer spot as they come out of turn number 2. That is unfortunate for Michael as he is going to get it turned back around in that number 39 machine. Shane Weatherington leading the way as he drops down to the bottom as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Down into turn number 3 and 4 is going to be single file for the top 2 side by side for second on back. Dalton DeRosa in that number 17 Tide machine with Justin Hutchinson just up underneath them as they come across the line. Oh, are we going to make it 3 wide? 3 wide for the transfer spot. Here comes Shane Haas in the 23. Shane Haas coming from shotgun on the field as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We need to keep an eye on that guy if you're watching. Cody. Oh no, the 0-1 goes around. Shane Haas gets caught up. Oh, he gets into the 14. Big wreck. Mark gets caught up. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Let's go take a look and see if we can. I think he came down on Shane and nothing Shane could do. Yeah, he comes down on Shane. That is unfortunate for Shane Haas and Mark Thrash as we move back up to the front. Going to be 3 wide for the number 3 spot. Side by side for the lead. I don't know if Charles or Weatherington had it at the line as they sit 3 wide behind him heading into turn number 1 and 2. These guys need to be careful. They need to be careful to keep themselves in this battle for the win here tonight and the transfer spot as they come out of turn number 4. No, Shane was the bottom car. The 0-1 was not Shane. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Charles going to lead the way. Here comes James Schultz down on the bottom side in that number 19. He's going to roll the bottom, looking to transfer his way in as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Him and Dalton DeRosa going to touch a little bit of doors as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be 3 laps to go halfway through. Mark wasn't going to win anyway. Oof. Taking the top 5. It's top 5. You should know this, Matthew. You've been here enough. That's not me, Wingnut. Down the back straightaway looking for turn and number 3 and 4 going to be Jonathan Burt now to the point as he makes his way around Weatherton down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 13 of Charles Phelps as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to dig to the bottom. We've had a lot of lead changes here as they come out of turn number 4 looking for the line. Jonathan Burt going to lead the way with 2 laps to go. Jared Gotch way back in that number 10 spot. He needs some help. So does Hutchinson. So does Houseman. Drew Webb up in the mix. So we got 7 cars in the mix for those 5 spots. This could bring those guys back in it if they get together. You have the most POS Xfinity car of all time? Oh, okay. You're paying NASCAR Heat. That game even works still? Weatherington going to lead the way as they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Going to be white flag this time by as they come out of turn number 4. Right now, it is going to be the 75 of Rutherford on that bubble spot. He's got Drew Webb and James Schultz all over the back of him. Here comes Drew Webb to the outside. He's going to take it away as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they're going to shuffle the 75 of Rutherford out as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Still anybody's race in as they are 3 wide for the final transfer spot out of turn number 2. Battle for the lead. Weatherington down low. Jonathan Burt up high. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Phelps with a big push on the back of Weatherington. Down into... Oh, we got Schultz getting turned. Schultz gets turned. Big wreck back here. Who's going to make it to the line? Back up to the front. It is going to be Weatherington with the lead. Who's going to get... Oh, contact between the 75 and DeRosa. And DeRosa as they come to the line. It is going to be Burt to the win. Weatherington, Drew Webb, Phelps, and DeRosa rounding out the field. Oh, the 75 turned down into a... All right, so DeRosa didn't do anything wrong there as we get the checkered flag. Holy cow, that was a wild one. All right, guys, we are going to get a 3-minute warm-up. We're going to go ahead and use it. And once it's done, we'll get into tonight's feature. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Probably give Mark and Shane a hug because they probably need one right now. You can probably help them with that too. All right, these guys going to go out on the track. We got a 3-minute warm up here. We got a bunch of reverse. Yeah, guys, have fun. Do whatever. Just don't get DQ'd. That was wild. That was definitely a wild one. Yeah, Mark and Shane both left. As they head through turn to number 1 and 2, Lovelace's going to lead these guys in the reverse battle. All right, so these guys having a little bit of fun out here as we get ready for the 3-minute warm-up. Yeah, they were much more patient than I would have been. Oh, my God, except for Moody. Moody just gave Matt the best kiss. All right, so these guys are going to do a couple laps, and I'm going to grab a water. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back as these guys goofing off still a little bit. We got about Oh, 20 seconds left here in the warm-up. Oh my God. I don't think Cody should have wedged himself there. As we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. Oh my God. I thought he was going to kill somebody. I thought you were going to torpedo somebody, Tyler. All right, we are going to get ready for tonight's main event as that is the end of the warm-up. It is going to be 30 laps here tonight. Matt Best is going to start us on the pole here tonight. Asher Hansen in second. Going to be Zach Lovelace in that number 3 spot. Michael in fourth. Going to be Jason Blaney in the number 5 position. Cody Welsh in 6th. Ashton in 7th. Going to be Bill the Magnet Watkins in that number 8 spot. David Mayo in 9th. Mason Jones going to start back in that number 10 spot. Justin Farless in 11th. Going to be Joel starting in 12th here tonight. 13th is going to be Eric Stiles. Starting in the number 14 spot, it is going to be Brady Gotch with James Burke in 15th. Landon Moody's going to start in 16th here tonight. Riley Green in 17th. Peter Shepard in 18th. Tyler Autry going to be in that number 19 spot. Jason Stevens in 20th. Cody Harrelson in 21st. Going to be Jonathan Burt in 22nd. Shane Weatherington in 23rd. Drew Webb in 24th. Then rounding out the field here tonight is going to be Charles Phillips and Dalton DeRosa. All right, guys, just a reminder, this start will be on green. Every start after this will be on leader. It is 30 laps here tonight. You get one fast repair. I probably won't throw a caution for every wreck unless it's a big one or like in the front and it's going to bring catch a lot of people up in it. So if you do get in a wreck, go get that fast repair. Get back out there. You will get those laps back. Have fun here, guys, and make sure you guys take care of that fast repair. Let's go, Berkey, says Schultz. I don't do that. I was going to say, I think I let Shane wreck last week and didn't throw the caution, and he's been here forever. Yeah, see, everybody else has my Cash App when I throw a caution. I see the Cash App light up, I throw the caution. It's $ MDiTV. What's up, Kenny? All right, we are looking for the green flag this time by as we got a blinker. Asher Hansen down the front straightaway looking for the green flag. It is going to be 30 laps here tonight as they come down the back straightaway. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as big bump out of the 36 of Michael on the back bumper. Asher's ahead for turn number 1 and 2. We got one up on the high side, making up a lot of ground as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I think that might have been Mayo maybe up there on the high side. Somehow survives. It is not. As they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Asher leading the way. He's got Michael all over the back of him. Here comes Matt Best with a big push from Lovelace. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Oh, you're good, Kenny. Oh, you're good, Schultz. That happens. It was good to see. Oh, my God, Lovelace with his hands full. Oh, we got contact up in the front. That's going to be a caution. Big wreck out of turn at number 4. I almost could have let that one go, but the fact that you guys were in the middle of the track, everybody did an amazing job trying to avoid that. All right, so caution flag number 1 out on the track as they come out of turn at number 2. Great job by everybody out there on the track. We're going to let these guys jump on pit road, get those repairs, take the fast repair, whatever they want to do. These things are freaking tanks anyway. Sometimes. I don't need the pit road thing. Let me get rid of that. We don't need to know who's on pit road. Oh, they are they are definitely fun. We should have played Mark's sound, right? All right, so we get the first caution flag pretty early here tonight. Looks like Charles on pit road. Mason Jones going to be done for the night. Let's see if Phelps takes the fast repair. Looks like he's just going to get that damage repaired in that number 13. Asher Hansen leads the way. Matt Besta in second. Jason Blaney in third. Michael in fourth. Bill Watkins in that top 5. That is pretty impressive. We need a song for Mark and Moody, right? One for Darm. Yeah, I know. We need to do some more stuff. We'll see. As it gets closer to wintertime, I'm more likely to do more. Just, got a lot of IRL racing. Aha. It's all good, John's mom. That's why we got replays so you can go back and watch. I hope it's not too bad. Charles still down on pit road, getting that damage repaired. They just hit pit road, entrance to pit road there. All right, we are going green flag this time by. He got most of that damage repaired. If you can take it now, go ahead and take your lap. It's up to you. Or if you want to tag along and just get it back on the next caution, it's up to you, Charles. Charles going to get back out on the track in that number 13. Let's see if he tags along the back of the field or tries to get that lap back now. As they come out of turn at number 2, we'll see what he decides to do. Looks like he is going to tag along on the back of the field in that number 13. Going to be Asher leading the way as they come down the back straightaway. This start will be on Asher. Oh, I got a heart me and 10 peppers. Damn, that is the one thing I do hate about not. I don't always see that. Appreciate those heart. Outlaw Gaming. Hey, good to see you out there. Appreciate those gifts, guys. Appreciate those. Thank you for letting me know, Demon. Who was it that gave them to me, Demon? I hate that OBS doesn't tell me. I got to be in. It was just too much to have everything up before. Outlaw, thank you, Outlaw. Appreciate that. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Asher going to lead the way. Matt Best going to drop up into that number 2 spot as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for turn and number 1 and 2. Let's see if it quiets down just a tick as they head into 1 and 2. Looks like Jason Stevens has left the race. So Stevens is gone. We are down. Oh my God, it is crazy as Asher's going to blink a little bit there. Big moves by the number 36 as they come out of turn number 2. Oh, big door. Matt Best to the outside. Best going to go to the outside, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Here comes the 31 of Jason Blaney. Big push. 4 wide for the lead into turn number 3 of 4. 4 wide for the lead on lap number 4 as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Who's it going to be as they, oh my God, this is sketchy as they come out of 4. Here comes Asher holding strong on the bottom side. Matt Best with a run. He's going to lead lap number 5. Lap number 5 is going to be led by Matt Best as they are beating doors into turn number 1 and 2. Asher Hansen down on the bottom side. There's still 3 wide for the lead into turn number 1 and 2. This track never disappoints with these cars as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Matt Best with the advantage as they drag race for turn number 3. Jason Blaney stuck down in that bottom side in the number 31 as Matt Best going to come down, put the block into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the other 3 of Justin Farless. So Farless going to hold strong in that number 3 up on the high side. Asher going to jump up to the high side. Tries to put the block on Farless. Farless goes low. Cody going to go through the grass. Cody got a big save out of Cody Harrelson. Holy cow, he held on to it. Down into turn number 1 and 2, going to be Jason Blaney leading the way. He's got Farless to the back bumper. Here comes Asher with the train up on the top side as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Michael going to give him a big push out of turn number 2. Asher going to cut down the back straightaway. Drag race for the lead. Big run for Asher. Looking for turn number 3. Oh, the 36 of Michael looking to the outside. Decides to back up in line. Whoa, the 31's in the wall. Oh, save it. Holy cow! What a save out of Farless! Oh my God, that was absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, we just had about 3 wrecks and nobody actually wrecked as Michael's going to lead it that time by. That had to be some of the most amazing driving I have ever seen as we move back up to the front. Going to be Michael and Asher side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Look, that lap had the most saves I've ever seen in my life, and they were all phenomenal. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Lovelace down to the bottom side, heading into turn number 3. He's looking for the lead. Asher in the middle. Here comes the 36 of Michael on the outside. The 31 of Jason Blaney. He's going to shove it up in there. Gives the bump to Lovelace, opens the door, tries to go in the middle. They're sideways out of turn number 4. I'll tell you what, I don't think any of these guys have ever held on this hard, had to drive it this hard as we got a big run out of Matt Best down on the bottom side looking for turn number. Oh no, there's the field. There's the field. Matt Best junks the field as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh. I have to say that he got the best of that one. Holy cow. Let's go back and take a look at this one. All right, so let's jump up. Let's jump up on the chopper. They're just going to run out of room here. Here comes Matt Best with a big run. Oh, he just got in the back of Lovelace. Oh, my God. And it bounced him up the track. So easy to do. Cars piling in. Caution flag is out here tonight. 9 laps into this one. Matt Best going to lead the way. I think that's got to be some of the most wheeling these guys have ever done, especially in this type of racing. I just want to know how many of you guys thought you were on a road course those last few laps, because that was pretty crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. All right. I mean, there was a lot of good saves. Farless had a great save. Cody had a great save. I mean, that was wild. I might have to go back and look at that because all those later on tonight, because that was wild. All right, we're gonna re-rack and restack them. Looks like Charles is back on the lead lap. Got a couple cars down on pit road. Some guys electing to get their damage repaired, save that fast repair. You see now they're racing. They might need it as we are 1/3 of the way through this one. All right, who's your pick here tonight? If you guys were wondering what happened there that caused the big one, it just looked like Matt gave a push to Lovelace, and these things lighten up the front end when you give the person in front of you a big shot, and it just drifted him up into booty. Yeah, these cars are freaking wild at Legacy, Michigan, and they're so fun, and the track's slick enough because it's wore out. All right, we got them stacked up 2x2, looking for the green flag this time by everybody on the lead lap. We're going to stack them up. Who do you think it's going to be here tonight, as we are going to go green with 18 laps to go? 00, says Kenny. I don't think he's the 00 on this. You're talking about Lovelace. Lovelace is the 5 in here tonight. I think that's who you're talking about. You and him. He had Lovelace did phenomenal. If you guys did not watch, if you go to Monday Night's Racing, at least go to the ARCA series. Watch the race that Zach Lovelace ran on dirt. It was freaking phenomenal for second place on back. Just great racing. Autry giving him a lot of respect, and definitely worth a watch if you guys have not watched that one. Kenny had a good run too. We're going to look for the green flag here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 18 laps to go. Matt Best leads the way. Just a reminder, this start is on Matt Best. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is side by side all the way through the field. These guys going to get it figured out as the pace car is in. Looking for that green flag this time by green flag is out. Great start. Everybody behaving there as they come to the line. Matt Best going to lead the way. Tyler Autry digging on that outside in that number 29. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Michael going to jump low on Matt Best. Matt Best likes that high side. He was happy to give him that lane because you know you get the run out of the turn down the back straightaway, especially though out of turn number 4 on the other side of the track. Looks like the 24 of Jonathan Burke going to find the back bumper of that number 3 machine. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. They're going to take it 3 wide as Autry goes down low. Oh my God, Riley Green up into the top 5. Down into turn number 3 and 4, 3 wide for the lead. It is going to be Autry leading the way. Michael leading the way in that number 36. Looking for the line. Who's it going to be? Matt Best on the outside. He's going to lead that time by with a big push. A big push there out of the number 24 of Jonathan Burt. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 3 wide for second. Trying to make it 3 wide for lead. There they go in turn number 1 and 2. That bottom side is so quick through the corner, but out of the corner, big run to the outside. Here comes Matt Best digging back up high. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. It's going to be Matt Best leading the way. Watch that inside catch back up as they head through turn number 3. They're going to get side by side. Autry to the bottom. Michael in the middle. 3 wide for the lead into turn number 3 and 4. Can somebody put it out there? You almost got to get it out there enough to be able to pull the slider. Here comes Matt Best with the run on the outside. Once again, it's going to be 14 laps complete. Here comes Riley to the back bumper. Tyler Autry down into turn. Oh, that's going to put Autry up the track. They're going to clean it up a little bit. The 36 up to the top side. Nose to tail up at the front. Top two going to finally break away. Single file out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. We got Autry on the bottom. Big sideways out of Justin Farless in that number 3 out of turn number 2. Here comes Farless in that number 3 machine. They're going to be 3 wide. Green up on the high side heading into turn number 3. I don't know if Green got something, but that car did a funny hop. He's going to lose a ton of ground into turn number 3 as Autry still trying to dig to the outside, make something work, but it is chaos from 5th on back. Sorry. Yeah, Autry going to try to make that move up to the front. We're going to stay on this battle right here, though, as they head for turn at number 1 and 2. Autry up front, but this is where the action's going to happen back here in the middle of the pack. If there's a wreck, this is where it's going to be as I head through turn number 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, Autry's doing that, digging that top side all by himself. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Got to go pay attention to that now as he is looking to take the lead down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Best going to have the edge. Will he slide up the track? That's almost what you got to do. You got your teammate behind him. Slide up, block the top side, work together, control the lanes. Although there's 3 or 4, he might need to get Lovelace up there too as they come out of turn number 4 to the line. Matt Best at the line that time by. Oh boy, here comes Shane Weatherington and Justin Farless. The pack has caught the leaders. We got a race back up at the front through turn number 1 and 2 as we got 14 laps to go. Past the halfway point, it has calmed down a little bit here. Blaney going to be a big push, big bumper to the back of Weatherington. Weatherington able to hold on to it, but Blaney going to take it down the middle. He's going to get up in front of Best, heading for turn number 3. Going to be 3 wide for the lead. Matt Best down on the bottom side as they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Blaney going to try to clear Autry. Can't quite do it. Here comes Cody Harrelson in the 4K. Oh, Cody stuck in the sucker hole. Almost slides up into Weatherington as they come out of turn. Uh-oh. As they are 2, 3, 4, and 5 wide up at the front down into 1 and 2. Oh, boom. Oh. Oh no, the caution flag comes out on a turn at number 2. Let's go take another look at what might have happened there. Look, it's felt like we've had 2 to go since the green flag came out. Oh, just a little. Yeah, that is unfortunate. All right, so Weatherington got a little bump from behind by Farless, got him sideways, and that's kind of what hooked you guys together. Just bad timing there, everybody racing hard. All right, so Tyler Autry leads the way. Looks like Weatherington and Lovelace on pit road right now. Dalton's going to take his lap back right here, gets him back on the lead lap. All right, so Autry going to lead the way. Oh God. I knew that was coming. That's oh. I was going to say that's probably like the 20th time he's heard that today. All right, so Autry leads the way in that number 29. Farless in second. Cody Harrelson, Michael, Riley Green, your top 5. Bill Watkins. I'm not going to even say it. I am not going to say, Bill, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. I am not going to curse you.
Bill Watkins for the win.
I will say, if you guys want to see some quality content, watch my last run from the back to the front.
All right, we're going to get them restacked up. Couple guys down on pit road. Looks like Landon Moody and Peter Shepard down on pit road. Where are you going, Moody?
I had no help. The 20 car was just watching me.
Oh, I think he's going to get that fast repair.
It was a black and yellow car. They were just watching.
Yeah, mate.
Did you break it, Moody?
No, I was going to quick fix it because I had like a minute of optional, but I would just went ahead and take my fast repair because we may not get another yellow again. I was just going to quick fix it, but I just go ahead and take my fast repair at this point. I don't care.
Did anybody else just laugh when he said that? All right, we're going to get them restacked up. Looks like they are 2 by 2 into turn number 1 and 2. Tyler Autry, Justin Farless, Cody Harrelson, Michael, Riley Green, Bill Watkins, your first 3 rows as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to crank it up for 9 more laps, and let's see how it goes. Yeah, just remind me. I gotta, just in case I forget. Looking for that green flag into turn number 3 and 4. Who's it gonna be here tonight? Gonna be Tyler Autry out front. All 24 cars still on the track. 24 cars on the lead lap. Tyler, just a reminder, this is on you. Looking for the green flag as they come out of turn number 4. Pace car going to pull in. When will Autry fire off in that number 29? Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Going to be Sleepy Woman called. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Tyler Autry leading the way 3 wide for that number 2 spot as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Cody Harrelson looking for the lead. Last time he won, he didn't make 3 features. It's the first feature back. Oh no, we had a little bit of contact there. Looks like the 36 is going to lose the most ground. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Back up to the front. Farless going to lead the way. Riley Green in that number 2 spot. Bill Watkins up to third. 3 wide behind him into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 26, Eric and Asher Hansen back up in the mix as they head through 3 and 4. Oh, it is starting to jockey up for position as Farless leads the way. Riley Green in second. Eric in third. Man, how far back did Autry go? He went back a little ways in that number 29. Back into that number 9 spot as they head through 1 and 2. Farless going to lead the way. Riley Green sideways. Big save out of the 29. He's going to drift up. Oh, he gives the door to Bill Watkins out of turn number 2. Oh my God, that was scary as they head for turn number 3. Riley Green going for the lead. Oh, Cody, no. Oh, no. Couple cars into the wall. You still got a fast repair though, right? 3 wide coming to the line. It's going to be, I think, Farless at the line. We'll get a yellow here. Oh, there it is. It is. It is, Kenny. It is. All right, let's go take a look from Mayo's view. I might have been a little premature on that one. Oh my God. All right. Well, I thought that had a potential to be a whole lot worse than what it was. Good job, everybody, avoiding that. As Farless leads the way. Over here dropping stuff on the floor like an idiot. All right, so Justin Farless out front, Asher in second, Riley Green in that number 3 spot. Look at that, Cody Harrelson still alive in that 4K. He's taking a couple rides here tonight, somehow keeping it alive. Yeah, just take it. You don't even have to ask. Just let them know if you can, if you got a mic. If not, you know, pay attention, guys. As we are going to look for the green flag here with, let's see, if is it going to be one to go this time? Let's see. As they come across the line, it is going to be one more lap to go. So it is going to be a 3-lap shootout here. We got a couple of people down on pit road. All right, guys. We are going to re-rack them, restack them once again. This field is shuffled around quite a bit here tonight. A lot of people front and back and front and back up front. And we're going to see how this one ends. Will it cycle through anymore? We are going to find out here pretty soon. I'm telling you, we keep doing that arc of dirt. People are going to get used to it, and it's going to get super competitive. Landon won't have the same edge that he has now.
That race at USA was really good. It was good.
Yeah, we were talking about that, and you know, I still think Lanier was the best race of the season, but yeah, USA was really good.
The only thing that made USA good was that battle for second.
Yeah, the battle for second was amazing.
That was fun watching y'all go at it, Archer.
All right, we are talking a little. Like I said, if you have not watched the Arc of Dirt, you need to go and watch it. Monday nights about 9:30ish. That session goes live. You don't want to miss it.
If I can't win the show, I'm gonna.
All right, we are going to get ready for the green flag this time. It is going to be a 3-lap shootout as they look for the green flag. Yeah, Weatherington was in that race too. Yeah, Weedsport was really good too, yes. I still think USA was a little better. But Lanier was by far the best. It's not even... I don't know. I guess it was kind of close. USA was good. USA was second best. We are going to do a Pro 2 or Pro 4 road racing truck thing. I got to figure out everything. Green flag is out as Farless gets on the gas as they head for the start finish line. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Justin going to jump up to the top side, up in front of Asher. That might have been the right move, but Asher's going to go higher as we got one down in the grass heading for turn number 1 and 2. Eric's pulling out. That's too bad. Side by side into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be the 3 of Farless on the bottom side. Asher up high as they drag race down the back straightaway. The rest of the field trying to close the gap as they head for turn number 3. Out front, up on the high side, it is going to be Asher as Farless fights low. Here comes Cody Harrelson back up in that 4K as they are going to get 2 to go at the line. Cody going to stick it in the middle as they head through 3 and 4. Here he goes for more. 3 wide for lead. Make it 4 wide for the lead as they come to the line. Cody going to lead this time by 5 wide for second. Down the front straightaway. They're going to force their way up. We got one down into the grass. That's going to be, big wreck. Big wreck down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh my God, we got death. Death on the track. We were 5 wide. It might have been pushing 6. All right, let's see. Did Bill go? Bill caught the grass. Okay. That was wild. All right, so they were 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide, banging doors, 35 shooting down. Oh boy. Asher took quite the ride in that number 30. I can't even, that was just 5 wide. What are you going to do? Oh, 13 just pulled off. All right. I was just trying to figure out what everybody had going on as we got a bunch of guys down on pit road getting that damage repaired, getting those fast repairs as we are 29, going to make it 30 laps into this one. Overtime here tonight. You guys got a couple off-road dirt guys at the front of the field. Then you got a road guy up in that mix. Then Justin Farless. I think he tends to have far less incident points than you, Cody.
I was a human pinball at one point. The rear is off the ground, and your left front is facing me, and I'm behind you.
All right. We are going to stack them
left front
up again here at the line. I believe this time by it is going to be a 2-lap shootout. Will we make the white flag here? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? All right, looks like Ashton going to pull back out onto the track. He should be still on the lead lap. Should be 1 to go this time by these guys checking each other out, checking their cars out, giving each other information here tonight. As they come across the line, it is going to be 1 to go to green as it is Cody Harrelson and James Burke on that front row. Oh, Brady did not have. There's a few guys that didn't have a good night, but we got a bunch of regulars back up in the top. Bill Watkins still in there. I'm proud of him. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, who's it going to be here tonight? I think we'll make the. I hope we make the white flag. We're going to find out here as we stack them up out of turn number 2. All right, we're going to stare Cody right in the eyes. Are you looking at us, Cody? Are you going to wreck the field? Turn left and right if you are watching the stream. All right. James Burke and Cody Harrelson on that front row. Should we start? I think we're going to start it from this view. Yeah, he's watching. He's watching. All right. So Cody leads the way out of turn number 4. Start will be on him. As we look for the green flag, this time by waiting. And the anticipation's wild. Green flag is out. Oh my God. I didn't know exactly where we were because we're on the nose of Cody. And I'm just like, when are they going to go? We got one cut in the grass back there. That is going to be Peter Shepard as they look for turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Burke trying to get down. Almost right hook Cody. Here comes Farless to the top side. Here comes Matt Best up behind him. A pair of threes as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, do we have a lap car up ahead? We got lap traffic up ahead as they look for the start finish line. Oh no! One heading into the inside wall as Cody's going to lead the way into 3 and 4. Lap traffic up ahead as they close the gap really quickly. Ashton going to move up to the top side as they are side by side out of turn number 4. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go, 3 wide as they come across the line. Here comes Burke down on the bottom side. Farless up high. Cody Harrelson in that middle lane as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Moody in that number 84. Contact. Burke up the track. Big save by Farless once again. Farless still holding on to a couple, getting connection. DeRosa sideways out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. That is unfortunate as those guys get together as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Will they survive? Going to be Lovelace to the point. Riley Green to his outside as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Riley going to try to get the run. Riley's in a good spot right here as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to grab that side draft down the front straightaway. Looking for the start finish line. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Lovelace, Riley Green, James Burke, your top 3. Holy cow. What a finish here tonight. My God. I think Riley is pumped right now. I'll tell you that. Dev, thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh my God, that is absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, Riley is more pumped than our winner, Lovelace, right now. We're going to go through these results and go ahead and grab those people. I bet you Burke's happy too. Lovelace with the win. Riley Green in second. Going to be James Burke in that number 3 spot. Michael in 4th. Going to be Jonathan Burt in 5th. Landon Moody in 6th. Cody Harrelson in 7th. Going to be Farless in that number 8 spot. Bill the Magnet Watkins going to come home with a top 10 in 9th. Tyler Autry in 10th. Going to be Joel in that number 11 spot. Drew in 12th. Dalton DeRosa in 13th. Going to be Asher Hansen 14th. Shepard 15th. Best in 16th. Wow. Weatherington 17th. Ashton Thomas in that number 18th spot. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight. Oops, wrong button. The rest of the field here tonight, it is going to be Phelps in 19th, Welsh in 20th, Gotch in 21st, Blaney 22nd, Mayo 23rd, Eric in 24th, Stevens 25th, and Mason Jones rounding out the field. Damn it, Cody, right? That was a great race. That was a great race. We're going to go ahead and bring in the top 3 here. I'm going to go ahead and pause that so Lovelace can get out of the car if he wants. We're going to move up here. We're going to bring you guys in. I don't know where Burke is. Burke, you going to jump in here? You want an interview? All right. What a race. I don't know why Cody's sitting down there. He can jump up here if he wanted to. All right. So great. I mean, overall, great racing here tonight. A lot of great saves. James Burke coming back with a big comeback. Third place, making it at the podium here tonight. Had to be a blast out there.
I'm not even sure how I got third, to be honest. Like, Riley and I were that close together.
It was super close.
Yeah, that was interesting there at the end. I clipped the apron. I didn't mean to wash up and take out Cody, but secretly I did. But it was an interesting race, that's for sure. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so it's fun to come back and have some fun doing it.
Yeah, we had a good mixture of people here tonight. A lot of regulars, former regulars, you and a couple other guys. It was good to see Schultz back too. Man, tell me about racing back there in the back, trying to keep it clean. 30 laps. That's a long time to survive with a lot of contact. These things are quite physical at a big track like Michigan.
Yeah, Cody made the comment that he was a human wrecking ball at one point, and I definitely feel that because it seemed I hung out in the back for the reason of the wrecks and stuff like that. So I just had to be patient for sure, and I knew that they were going to come because these cars are not very good here at all. Like they're a lot of fun, but they are definitely a dirt track type car, or at least it feels like a dirt track running around here. So, yeah, it just hang out in the back and wait for stuff to happen, and hopefully don't get involved with it. It was definitely a challenge.
Well, great run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Schulte for running with me. I sent a group chat or a message up to the group chat earlier, and he said that he was going to come run with me. Robert Charette, Gary Steele, bunch of guys that I hang out with over at 6B. Other than that, nobody really. Thanks for you for putting this on, like always, and other than that, nobody else.
Hey, good to see you, and hopefully we can run some more races on days that you can run.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to come back to doing one of these. These are fun.
For sure. Jonathan says 2 Texas speed drivers top 5. Hell yeah. What's up, Bert? All right. So Riley Green, I think you are more excited than our winner here tonight. Great second place. A lot of work there. Couple little hiccups, but you hold on to it at the end there. Get that number 2 spot. Tried to get the run on the high side, but second, got to feel good tonight.
Indeed it does, James.
That's it? That's all you got to say. Man, I've heard you talk before, and you don't ever shut up. I'm just picking. Man,
Yeah,
it was... Go ahead.
I had a clean race. Kept it clean the whole time. Had a really good saves. And I didn't even use my fast repair today. That's a first for me. So.
That's definitely a first. Got a little chaotic. These things get a little light, especially when you push the back of somebody. Got a little chaotic in the heat race. Barely making it in here tonight. Getting in the feature, getting the hang of the cars. I mean, it had to feel like a whole different animal that you had to learn tonight.
Yeah, definitely a different challenge, but I feel that, being here consistently these past couple of weeks, these 2 or 3 months or however long I've been here, I've been gaining experience. I've been able to get the hang of ovals a little bit more. So
Yeah,
I felt that my experience helped me take me to second today.
Definitely good drive here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
I want to thank my company, greencastcs.com. I want to thank Shane Haas for being the GOAT. I want to thank Jack Lovelace for Texas Speed on Tuesdays. And I want to thank you, James, for hosting this every Thursday night, wide open on Thursday nights at MDiTV now.
Appreciate you, Riley. Enjoy that second place. Almost got a win here tonight. You were definitely pumped. It was great. Lovelace, you had a teammate wreck you earlier. but able to come
Oh,
back.
really? Is that who did it?
Yeah, I think you found a new teammate. With
Yeah, I got
Riley
some
at the
help
end there. Good
Yeah.
run for you, man. That looked like a blast.
It was, but it also wasn't always a good run. I mean, I was involved in about every single crash in one way or another, whether I was causing it or just right in the middle of it. I always found my way into it. I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm here at all. But yeah, it was crazy. I mean, these cars they're a handful, and the track is bumpy, and yeah, it's hard for me anyways to take the bumps. It's just wild.
You know, the big key about these things is with all the stuff you talked about the track, this old track having character, which is why we run Legacy Michigan. You got to keep the momentum up. People are making bold moves. I mean, it's just got you on the edge of the seat the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you think you're gonna kind of hang back and wait it out, it's still coming at you pretty fast. And I don't know if I'm just tired or whatever, but I couldn't I couldn't really like think ahead here. I was just in the moment, just dealing with all the people making all their moves, going 4 wide and everything. I couldn't think my way through it this time. I think it showed with how bad I was driving there for a little bit, but yeah, I just got super lucky that I was up on the high side when we went into one there on the last lap, and I got really lucky that there was enough space for me to go around when they all got together there. And yeah, it just worked out. I got a push from Riley on the back stretch, and I got a push from Burke down the front stretch, and it just all fell in my lap.
Good run here tonight. Definitely a whole lot of fun to watch. A whole lot of fun listening to most of the chat. Everybody was pretty good tonight through it all. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Well, I got to thank the guys sharing the podium with me, of course, Riley and Burke there. Awesome racing with them, of course. Got to thank my team, Texas Speed, and especially John and Matt for doing all they do to put on that league on Tuesday nights. Got to thank everybody else for coming out and racing with us, and you for putting on the show. And of course, I got to thank John's mom.
Always, she was out there quite a bit tonight, so she said she had some
Glad I could
storms.
win
I don't
that
know if
one
she
for
got
her.
power or not. But good run, guys. Appreciate it. I'll be right back.
Yep, thanks, James.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for me tonight. Great racing. We'll be back Monday night with a show. It would be big blocks, super late models, ARCA Dirt, and UMP modifieds. You guys don't want to miss that. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night. Welcome, Riley. Good run.